video. Today I'm going to be playing a friend on my Lions user and one of my connected franchises. Led4 is his PS4 username, so I'm about to play him in some play ahead draft team. Now I'm going to reset this draft so you guys can see who I drafted and stuff. Also, we played throwback Madden 16 on the draft yesterday, so go check that out if you have not. Alright, round one, I'm going to take my 97 right guard and Brandon Shreve. Go ahead and get Jeff Okuda. That's a pretty good card, 98. Christian Kirk. Lane Johnson. Some good picks on early. Receiver round. John Brown's got 96 speed. 97 as long as Keenan Allen, so I'll take him. Let's go ahead and take Kenny Vaccaro as strong safety. This round, we're going to go ahead and take Geno Atkins, 95 overall defensive tackle. Oh! 99 overall Michael Vick, Ultimate Legends, 95 speed. Yo, dude, this guy is done for. Cam, he has 88 speed. We know he has 99 throw power too for Michael Vick. We have to get Michael Vick for sure. It's a no-brainer. We'll get tight end Mark Andrews at a 96. We'll get 95 overall middle linebacker Corey Littleton. And do we have a left guard? No, I don't think so. I have to say Joe Dooney free agency. My Patriots did franchise tag him. Hopefully we can get him to expansion. That would be big for Jarrett Stidham to have extra protection on that line. A tight end round right when we just took him. Since George Kittle's the highest, I'll take him. We have 296 overall tight ends. Do we have it? No, we don't have any defensive ends, so we have to take Jerry Hughes here. Ooh. Already have a linebacker, so we'll take Shaq Thompson. I ain't mad about that. It's two very good selections. Could have done it either way. I'm gonna draft Von Bell, and he'll play free safety. I'll take Jonathan Allen, he can play left end too. Alright. We need a running back. 97 overall Derrick Henry. Oh, this team is gonna be good. Some beasts. We need corners. No hesitation. No try my patience. I'ma pull out one foot and set boy till there's nothing left on a run. He's gonna take another corner in What is a 96. Need a center. Thinking about taking the middle. Austin Belite. Ooh! T.O. We got Michael Irvin and Michael Jackson. We need to take T.O. Get another good receiver. And this final one, I'm taking Joey Porter, and he'll play left outside linebacker. The one guy doesn't have a mic. I don't like talking trash on guys and stuff. I don't know. But there's just not gonna be any mic. Let me adjust. Is the lineup how I want it to be? Do we have any holes? I don't have a left tackle, man. Yeah, it kinda sucks. Yeah, they want to automatically just convert the position players. I have 2 new modifications.
They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands.
Alright, we're about to play, guys. Peace.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets to
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And 60 or. Come on, TV. Protein spill.
Now Elway on first down. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
60 Pittsburgh. Go.
On first, they'll throw with Elway. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Elway. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Forced out to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. This might be a free play for Vic. That's going to be caught by Kirk. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You said you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, every lot that you needed, go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
The throw right sideline here is complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it second and short. To throw again on second down. Vic. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll make this a second and long. Now Elway. He's got Mason complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Gurley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? 18, Gator.
From the gun, it's Elway. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's second down. Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On third down, Elway. And that is incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. This one caught by Terrell Owens. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Here's Michael Vick. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They try right side here, Gurley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On 1st and 10, Elway. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Geno Atkins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
61, matchbox light.
Throwing now, Elway on 1st down. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. To throw is Elway. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. Out of the gun, Elway. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jarvis Landry there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on second down. Vick steps away to his left. Pushing his way through. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. The first play of the second half. A big success, over 30 yards. To throw, Vick, flush to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor, his second sack of the night. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Being chased out left. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Elway. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Elway to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. But it'll be second and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Gurley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Elway. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball. And then all of a sudden, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Vita Vea able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Another try after the first down sack. Vick, now he steps away, and he fires one incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll make it third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Vick readies to throw. Now he's going to throw deep rights. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vick eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt, his second sack of the night. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing, Vick. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Vick escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Vick to throw it. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you, because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Geno Atkins able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and now it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Vick. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Akeem Hicks, his 2nd sack of the night. 3rd and long for Vick. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Elway wants to throw. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rashawn Melvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to get it to Landry there. So here's Vick following the interception. Flush to his right. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. He completes it to Henry. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. On 4th down, Vick. And it is incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Ready, ready. 60 outlaw.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one...
I think when it's time to hand out game balls,
That'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
Yo, peace out, guys. All I can say is I've not played good at Madden lately, and this game is retardedly stupid. Alright, so that's all I gotta say. Peace out, bro.